Hey, what's going on, everybody? Real quick before I get into the news, some of you guys are going to ask what the heck this is. I've had people think it's a chair before, that I'm sitting behind a chair like this. It's not a chair. It's my mic. It's my mic. Just to let you know, I took like one book off of my tripod thing, and so now you can sort of see it, so just clear that thing up. But I want to go over the Packers training camp news from today, different things that I saw, that I thought I would share with you guys as I have the past couple weeks. A few different things going on today at Packers training camp. If you guys have yet to subscribe and you want to see Packers news, Packers content, everything Packers, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications as well. So the first tweet we have here from Andy Herman, he says Cobb over Chandon on one-on-ones. Nice grab by Cobb, solid coverage. Now to turned around Henry Black but dropped the pass. Amari Rodgers, play of the day for sure. Awesome separation from Savage and an absolute incredible diving catch. Wow play. So that's one thing I'm so excited to see this year. Amari Rodgers, new third-round wide receiver. I do think, coming to the future, he's going to have a crucial role on this Packers offense. And from all that I've heard, he's super intelligent when it comes to football. He puts in the work. He's like incredible work ethic. So I'm super excited to see him. And that's, good to see that he is, making some great plays. And then we have Matt Schneidman says, Devin Funchess spikes the ball and rips off his helmet in celebration in front of the crowd after catching a TD in red zone one-on-ones against Josh Jackson. So that's another thing we've talked about consistently. On this channel, lots of things that have been consistent just because there's certain, positional battles going down right now, especially when it comes to the end of that wide receiver room. I'd say the positions that are pretty set that I would say in my mind, Devontae, MVS, Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, Amari Rodgers, and then that sixth spot, if they have a six wide receiver, which I feel like they will, maybe Devin Funchess, maybe Juwan Winfrey, who knows, so something interesting there. And then here's one thing that stuck out to me. We got Matt Schneidman saying Devontae Adams versus Jaire Alexander in red zone one-on-ones. Good coverage, even better fade to the back right corner for a TD caught by Adams on the run. You thought it came from Aaron Rodgers? Nope. Kurt Benkert. I don't know about you guys, but all that I've really seen from Kurt Benkert has been positive things coming out of training camp. I haven't seen many tweets where it talks about him like making a terrible decision, throwing interceptions. Maybe I'm just missing them. I do seem to see a lot more of that when it comes to Jordan Love, but I talked about it earlier today. Maybe it's just because, Jordan Love is more under that microscope, so he's getting a little bit more coverage. But all I'm hearing about Kurt Benkert so far is positive news, so I guess that's good news. The Packers have a pretty solid guy in Kurt Benkert who has come in here, pretty recently. And then we got Ryan Wood saying Elgton Jenkins is unbeatable in one-on-one drills. He takes care of Preston Smith twice, burying him on the second rep. Sure looks like left tackle is in capable hands until David Bakhtiari returns. So Elgton Jenkins, who played mostly guard last season, is a guy who can basically play every single position, so that's definitely good for the Packers. With David Bakhtiari having that injury, being out, and us not knowing when he is going to return this season, losing the best tackle probably in football, one of the best tackles in football, would usually hurt a team. But Elgton Jenkins seems to be playing very well at left tackle, so maybe he's the guy to fill in there for David Bakhtiari because it seems that he's doing really, really well at that position so far. Then we have another from Ryan Wood saying, Amari Rodgers, not just a receiver. The rookie just lined up in the backfield and took a handoff from Aaron Rodgers. The more you can do. So that's one thing, too, about Amari Rodgers. Lots of people have said he's built more like a running back. I think he's like 5'10", 210, I'm pretty sure. So he's really like a strong guy. I'm trying to search right now. My dog's barking in the background. Hey, are you okay, man? You good? You good? He's like the dog right there. You can't see him. He's like 16 years old, so he has some coughing problems. So hopefully he'll quiet down. But he wanted to be in here for the video for some reason. So that's Amari Rodgers getting some time in the backfield. So yeah, he's 5'9", and where's his weight? Not gonna give me his weight. I'm pretty sure he's like 210, 212. So built. Oh my goodness, dude. Hey, say hello and say goodbye because he's coughing too much. Hello. Hello. All right, now that should be quieted down. Where was I? Okay. Then we have a Wes Hodquist says Rodgers hits Tunyon deep, roughly 40 yards with tight coverage on one of the nicest throws and catches of camp so far. So Tunyon continuing, the dominance he had last season. I've seen lots of good things coming out about Tunyon for camp so far. And last season, he balled out. He really, broke through last season. And so it's going to be fun to see, how much he even progresses come this season as well. And then we have Andy Herman saying, Patrick Taylor's showing off some impressive vision on a nice run. Love tries to loft the ball over the defense that should have been picked off. Instead, just deflected away. those are the plays Love needs to clean up. So I have seen, a lot. It seems that Love has made plays like that, lots of, poor decisions like that. And it just seems right now that he's pretty inconsistent from all that I'm seeing around Twitter and other places as well. So hopefully he can continue to develop, because I have also seen some positives as well. It just seems to be a little inconsistent. Then we have here Andy Herman. If today's reps are any indication, the running back depth is currently Aaron Jones out today with that hamstring injury. Haven't heard anything else about that. Dylan, and then we got Kylan as the third running back. Kylan seeing the bulk of the number 2 reps today, and even getting some reps with the ones. Meanwhile, Tunyon just caught another TD. So Kylan Hill, at least today, was the third running back. I also have seen that the Packers have been putting him back as the kick returner as well. So maybe he can be the third guy. I've also seen possibly Patrick Taylor. Of course, Dexter Williams is there too. But it really does seem like for the Packers, really these preseason games are important to see who's going to finish off these positions, especially when it comes to, running back position. Lots of the coaches were talking about how also some of these guys who are sort of on the brink of the roster also need to be able to come in and contribute on special teams. So I guess the question also is, can these guys, produce on the special teams level as well? And then the final one here, we have Ryan Wood. Jordan Love's 2-minute drill stalls at the 5-yard line. He hit DeAndre Tompkins for a 31-yard pass over Kadar Holman to spark the drive, but overthrew Malik Turner out back of end zone on 4th and goal. Love was 3 for 7 for 57 yards on that drive. So a little bit more information on how Jordan Love was looking today. But those are the biggest things that I saw today at Packers camp. And now with it being basically, I feel like it's been like 2 weeks. Hasn't been 2 weeks since training camp started, because today's August 10th. Yeah, probably about 2-ish weeks. So we're starting to see, these battles continue to progress at wide receiver. Also, we're watching the offensive line, seeing what's happening there. Lots of guys, moving around there. What else? Wide receiver. I mean, there's so many different places. We're at least like on the bottom end of the roster. We're having to see, which guys are going to actually make the cut. And of course, preseason is going to be big for that. And that will be starting, up on Saturday versus the Texans. So lots of different things to watch for this Packers team. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it as always. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe if you had to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.